see that impacting the game?
Well, B.A., it's going to lead to some high-level basketball. You've got a roster full of high IQ players. They know what it takes to get W's. I'm very much looking forward to this matchup because of that.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Watson in at the 3. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 ball. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. There's a screen. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Fires it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Gordon, the pass to Brown.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And we're about a minute into the first. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
And here's Butler outside, and he buries his first look.
I would not call Butler a laser, but he knows when he needs to keep the defense honest, and he'll take and make his share of those three-point shots.
Now here's Murray. Gordon with a screen on Green. Jokic, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. Gets the 3 to fall.
You know, Steph Curry is not always looking for his next shot. He's got a selflessness about him that's inspiring.
Now here's Jokic to end the run, and the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gordon on the wing. Murray for 3.
You know, Butler's got the quickness and the tenacity to be, I think, a nightmare of a defender. Affects that shot for sure.
Back to Pajemski. Curry passes to Moody. Curry with it. Defended by Murray. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Moody. Curry against Murray. Clock at 6. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. Left side Pajemski. Let's go with a 3. Curry's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. He drops it from range.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner 3 when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
Here's the pick. Curry passes to Butler. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Butler's got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that sends Nikola Jokic to the free throw line. It's going to go on Moses Moody. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Butler knowing precisely what to do in that situation. I'm really impressed by how smart he is.
Now here's Jokic. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Denver with a change here too. Tyson, he's checked in for Saric.
Hield deadly from beyond the arc, especially from the corner.
Porter with it, Payton covering. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Murray against Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Outside Murray. Porter with a screen on Curry. Here's Murray on the wing. Porter. Blocked. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Warriors. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back with you. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
On the court for the Nuggets, Dario Saric is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard spot. Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Saric. To the inside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Healed for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Pickett, he's checked in for Strother. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
The Warriors lead by 5. Out to Hield. This one for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent 3-point sniper.
Pass to Pickett. Jokic in the post. Covered by Jackson Davis. And Jokic throws it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Chanchar comes in for Russell Westbrook. Stolen! Up top, Saric. Guarded by Hield. Pass to Gordon. Here's Pickett, guarded by Hield. Pickett passes to Gordon. Here's Chanchar. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Pickett can't hit.
Working smarter, not harder. He anticipates where the ball is going and beats the bigger guy to it.
Outside Payton. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Hield, a screen on Gordon. Pass to Hield. And here's Kuminga for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kuminga's got his first 3 points of the game. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Hield passes to Payton. Now here's Curry. And there's the screen. Gordon with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets for the finish. And Gordon with the big finish.
And you know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Outside Curry. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Podziemski subbed in for Stephen Curry. And here's Butler outside. Doesn't go for him. Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Watson. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Butler. From outside the arc. Brown grabs the board. Denver has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Here's Brown, guarded by Hield. Watson passes to Brown. 6 to shoot. Gordon with a screen on Butler. Murray with it. Now Podziemski defending. Murray, no good. And here's Butler outside. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We'll be right back after this word. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Murray. The 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 8.
This is Murray's game, a shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success. And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Murray for 3. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 10. Outside Butler. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Curry against Murray. Curry looking it over. Pass to Butler. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to Gordon. To halt the run. In the paint. Jokic going off.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Pajemski into the lane. Outside Curry. 4-3. Watson with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Murray finds Jokic. Over Green. And it's Jokic missing. The Warriors lead by 13. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Back to Watson. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3. Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Butler. Moody passes to Butler. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. Murray against Curry. Pass to Payton for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Payton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Murray. Murray is doubled. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Brown's shot is good.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Curry with it. Checked by Gordon. Curry against Gordon. Launches it. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Gordon attacking. Pass to Brown. Back to Gordon. There's the drive. And Gordon with the big finish.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry's shot is off. Nuggets trail by 13. Brown passes to Jokic. Outside for Porter. Pass to Murray. Back to Porter. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Denver, Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Peyton Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Peyton's shot is good.
Good decision-making by Hill, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
It's tipped, and he stays with it. Outside Watson. Jokic with a screen on Kuminga. And it's Watson missing. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They led by as many as 18. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Peyton. Kuminga finds Hield, and stolen by Murray. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
The three from Curry. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. And Moody is subbed in for Hield. And a switch here also for Denver. Gordon's checked in. Butler's got space. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And the Warriors lead by 17. Watson inside. Moody defends. Here's Brown. The Warriors pull it in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's Butler outside. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. Nuggets trail by 17. Out to the right wing. Brown's shot is good.
A top passer at his position, Jokic is consistent at moving the ball.
Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Moody from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Murray from outside. He buries it from 3.
Murray has that spirit of you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
The Warriors lead by 14. Pass to Moody. Three-pointer. And the Warriors with another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Brown passes to Gordon. Murray looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped. Left side Watson. Second chance shot. The rebound by Moody. Golden State has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Curry. It's Podziemski on the wing. Outside Butler. That one is off. Nuggets trail by 17.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Substitution on the
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Oh, misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And here's Porter outside. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Porter Jr. 3 points.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Spencer. Here's the 3. Watson with the rebound. So it's Denver now. They trail by 14. Porter, the pass to Jokic. And the 3 off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Kuminga against Porter. Pass to Jokic. And here's Watson. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
Hield fires from way outside. It's off. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was a fun one.
position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Barrett at the small forward. Now here's Butler, and there it is for him.
I think defensively you've got to respect the roller. Butler takes quick note and takes it himself.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Butler against Barnes. Back to Butler. Moody the pass to Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's stolen by Green. Floats it up for Butler. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing, as you might expect from this guy.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
The tray, a shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling you guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Ingram with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. They get it again. Pirtle against Green. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Outside Curry. Butler from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Butler's got 7 points.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's quickly. Ingram outside. 6 on the shot clock. On the top of the key. Oh, that's blocked. And Toronto making a change here. Walters checked in.
Into the line for the Raptors, number 14, Jacoby Walter.
Quickly against Curry. Pass to Podziemski. A three-pointer, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. To the middle. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Moody. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Three-pointer, Butler. Here's Curry with the three. It doesn't go for him. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And the Warriors miss again. Raptors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Raptors with the lead. Quickly looking it over. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. Gary Payton is checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And Hield subbed in for Curry. A three from Quickly. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Outside, Payton. Back to Butler. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 10.
Well, you can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
Pass to Abaji. That will count. And he trains the three, but let's see. They may...
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Jimmy Butler has been up. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. We've got Walter, and it's Shed in at the 1 spot.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Here's Shed, guarded by Curry. They get it back. Pass to Walter. Payton on the double team. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Left side, Curry. Back to Hield. Golden State moving it around. Curry passes to Payton. And here is Hield. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Hey, Doors, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer. The specialty of Buddy Hield is the three-point shot. You give him an opportunity to respond, and he's going to say, yes, sir.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Kuminga kicks to Hield. Off target with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
He locks up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Out to Payton. Here's the 3. And Hield with the basket on the assist from Payton. Hield's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
Here's Barnes. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Up top, Curry. He has 5. Pass to Jackson Davis. Takes the 3. Curry can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 6. Barnes with it. Outguarded by Hield. Here's Walter. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. There's a good screen. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Curry. Kuminga sends a screen for Curry. Another miss by Curry.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Butler is screen on quickly. Back to Butler. Three-pointer from deep, Jimmy Butler!
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Warriors leading by 5. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
And so quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Birtle sets the pick for Ingram. Hot pass to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, the timing has to be perfect both ways. The passer and the finisher, and Pirtle's power on display.
And here is Butler. 13 points in the game. Shoots. Open jump shot off the mark.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pajemski. Butler out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the center, filling out the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Lets it go from deep. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead. Raptors shooting under 40% all in all for the game. For the 3. Out to Barrett. Takes a 3. And again, Toronto no luck. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Butler. Oh, he misses the dunk. Barrett against Curry. Barnes looking around. And stolen by Butler. Fires the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Ingram from the arc. Good on the triple. Ingram's got 6.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Curry goes inside for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
Barnes screen on Curry. Pass to Barrett. There's the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Moody finds Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Raptors trail by 8. On the wing quickly. And the Raptors hit again from deep. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Screen by Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Ingram outside. From deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And his team giving up a 3 at the other end, and Ingram claps back.
Curry against Quickly. And here is Butler. Outside for Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Over Quickly. Curry can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 5. Barnes outside. Quickly with a wide open look. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Quickly's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors. Green with a screen on Barnes. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And another 3 for Golden State.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Quickly kicks to Ingram. Barnes screen on Butler. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Butler passes to Green. The 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Quickly up top. He's defended by Podziemski. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Quickly.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Curry setting the pick for Butler. Outside Curry. There's the triple. That shot is off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead by 3. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. We've got Walter, and it's Castleton in at the center position. Curry can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Walter. Pass to Shed to tie it up. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
I mean, come on, jack that one in the face of some strong defense. You got to think twice about that next time.
Payton dishes to Curry. Goes back up. Curry crashes inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Lawson outside. Hits it from three-point range. Lawson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Curry outside. The 3 ball from Curry.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
From the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Battle. Defended by Kuminga. Outside for Lawson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Payton. Ashton quickly. To tie it up. Amon Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Podziemski. Outside for Curry. From past the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Warriors. Loss in the pass to Ingram. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Moody. Butler in the corner. Misses the 3. Raptors trail by 6. It's Ingram on the wing. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
Now here's Butler. Over Barnes. Butler finds Podziemski. Outside Curry. Butler is screen on quickly. Curry passes to Butler. With the fadeaway. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Lawson, here we go. Out to Ingram to tie it up. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Punches a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. So it's Toronto now. Barnes outside to take the lead. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Curry with the 3. Buries it from outside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And here's quickly for 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some fire.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
No good from Lawson. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Dorsberg.
matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's quickly. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot.
I like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Fires the 3, and he buries his first look.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. He's got the go-ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here are the Nuggets. 6-point game. Just over a minute and a half in. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Over to the left wing. It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Watson. Back to Barnes. From deep, Pirtle. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto.
Raptors substitution. Number 14.
Here's Brown. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Barrett. Outside for Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets trail. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Ali. Thank you. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Now here's Quickly. And the basket is good. Quickly's got 5 points.
Soft touch, just floated it up there. Nice stuff from Quickly.
Brown passes to Jokic. Gordon finds Jokic. Over Pirtle. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Walter. Yet to see a basket. Back to Ingram. No one near him. And it's Toronto with another.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. A little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
Murray for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
He felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
For 3, Barrett. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Watson. From outside, off the mark. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 3-point lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. On the take. Out left to the wing. Watson. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Beyond the arc. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
A big-time effort for Emmanuel Quickley, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Raptors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Walter, and it's Mobo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Porter a screen. Westbrook outside. Pass to Šarić. Over Barnes. Over to the wing. Here's Strother. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Strother's got 5.
Exceptional playmaking there from Jokic, just seeing the gap.
Barnes with a screen on Westbrook. Outside Barnes. Here's Mobo from downtown. Knocks it down from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Outside for Porter. No good on the triple. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4 BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Walter can't get it to go. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Šarić. Westbrook outside. Porter from outside. Knocks down the long J. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Porter. From behind the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Abaji. Pass to Shed. Here's Abaji. Up and over Porter. Abaji can't hit. Fires for 3. Porter's shot is off.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
There's the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run from deep. And again, it's Denver missing. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. The 3 from Barnes. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Abaji. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Šarić.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The 3 from Barnes, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
guy Scotty Barnes said, "My game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game." Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Stop the drought. Confident shooting from Jokic.
Well, the Joker right there pulling up off the bounce. Is there anything that guy cannot do offensively?
Pass to Abaji. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the three. Now Šarić. Jokic in the post. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
It's all tied in Denver. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Michael Porter, and it's Jokic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's quickly. Defense is right there. Three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Here's Pickett. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And that one's good. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter.
With it all clicking, Quickly can be dangerous, and he's showing it tonight.
Pickett passes to Jokic. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebounded by Ingram.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Pure from three-point range. And it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Pass to Pickett. Back to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Over Pirtle. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And Denver making a change here. Murray's checked in. Raptors lead by 4. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Shot is good by Barrett.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And the three-pointer goes. Porter's got 6. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
The three is up. Strawther, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 4-point game. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. Pirtle finds Barrett. Fires from the corner. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Porter against Barrett. Pass to Strother. Crafty move. Here's Chanchar. Outside Porter. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Barrett. Releases. Good as the jump shot falls. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter. Nuggets trail by 6. Porter with a screen on Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. A different look for Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Watson comes in for Michael Porter. And Brown subbed in for Strother. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Brandon Ingram. The 3 from Quickly. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Pirtle. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And now an 11-point Toronto lead.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
And again, it's Denver missing. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Barnes, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Watson. They can't stop the run with that one. Raptors lead by 11. Quickly passes to Pirtle to the left side wing. Here's Walter. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Toronto. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for Toronto, they're shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. So for Toronto right now, we've got Chris Boucher and it's Shed in at the point guard position. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Walter. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. Walters has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Shed, defended by Murray. Ooh, stolen by Murray. From the arc. Sinks the tray.
Now getting it done on both ends. Murray's tremendous quickness, flashing in and getting that steal.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Mobo. The 3 is up. Here's Walter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Castleton, covered by Jokic. Walter from outside. Rebounded by Denver. Porter from outside. To the wing, right side. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto leading by 9. Here's Shed. Drains the triple.
Shed for 3.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And here's Saric for 3. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Walter. Jacks up a 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Tyson with the bucket. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. The 3, that falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Here's Tyson. No good on the three. Toronto leading by 8. Here's Walter, and there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Some changes for Toronto. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Spins. Clock at 4. From deep hurdle. And again, Toronto, no good. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 8. Stolen by quickly. Here's the break. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Tyson lets the three fly quickly with the rebound. Raptors lead by 6. And here's Ingram outside. Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Denver.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
There's the 3. Count it! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
And Porter stepping up wants to take that shot.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
And look who shows up big when they need it. Quickly, fearless.
Watson inside, guarded by Barrett. And here's Jokic outside. Can't get it to drop.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
The 3, Barrett sends it home from three-point land. And now a 9-point Toronto lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Toronto picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road by the
thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the 5. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. In the corner, Moody with it. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A nice shot by Brown.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. Butler, no good. Denver's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Jokic. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And stolen by Murray. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a three-point game. Pass to Podziemski. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Butler finds Moody. Curry on the wing. 6 to shoot. Green with a screen for Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Butler against Gordon. Out to the right wing. Watson, the pass to Brown. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Sarge has checked in. Fields checked in for the Warriors. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Gordon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Podziemski. And the three ball is good.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Gordon finds Murray. It's tipped. Butler with the steal. And the wide open shot from Green. Out to the wing. Here's Moody. Got a piece of it. The Nuggets leading by 3. Pass to Brown. And another miss by Denver. Now Podziemski. Oh, and here we go. Watson, nobody back. Here's Brown. And Saric kicks to Murray. His three-pointers off the mark. Warriors trail by 3. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. In the corner. Moody with it. And he hits it to tie the game up. Moody's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Gordon, the pass to Watson. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Gordon. Here's Brown. Covered by Hield. Outside for Murray. And here we go. It's Butler. They set the pick. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's all tied in Denver. And the... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
They've got Porter. Jokic is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Tyson. Pass to Strother. Westbrook a screen on Hield. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Nuggets?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Denver leading by 7, and there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. Denver passing it around. Back to Porter, and it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
And that's an encouraging sign from Butler. He's a capable three-point shooter. He's just very selective.
Gordon a screen. Brown the pass to Jokic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Moody. And stolen by Murray. Pulls up for 3. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for Denver.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Porter passes to Jokic. Here's Brown. And again, Denver with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here's Moody. He's got 6. Curry outside. And Brown pulls it down. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Back to Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. Curry making it look so easy.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Murray against Curry. Pass to Brown. From downtown, Green with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A different look for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Peyton Watson in for Michael Porter. And the Warriors also making a change. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Curry. Green finds Podziemski. Hield with a screen on Gordon. That's a 2 from Butler. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Brown. And again, Denver no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Moody. Off target from three-point range. Here's Brown. Defended by Butler. A nice shot by Brown.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Denver going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the mid-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Warriors trail by 10. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. On its way from Curry for 2. And he drops that one in. Curry's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Warriors. Murray against Curry. Jokic a screen. Here's Brown. 15 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Lets it go. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Here's Jokic. Tries the spin move. Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's stolen by Watson. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 11 points.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Hacked on the shot, and he'll have 3 chances at the line. It goes on Moses Moody. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific score. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Jamal Murray. The Warriors also with a sub. Gary Payton is checked in for Moses Moody. Pass to Watson. Jokic with it. Westbrook kicks to Watson. And it's Denver scoring again.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Outside Butler. Lets the 3 fly. Butler loves the 3-point look.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The drive by Jokic. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Green, and it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Butler feeling it out a bit. Puts up a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Watson for 3. Rebound by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 6. Back to Hield. Some nice passing by Golden State. Pass to Gordon. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Tyson. And the 3 off target. Warriors trail by 6. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Payton finds Podziemski. They get a hand on it, and here is Butler. Clock at 6. Here he goes. 3-pointer, Hield. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Watson for 3. Offensive rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Tyson with the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Butler against Gordon. Out to Payton. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. We've got Russell Westbrook. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Tyson in at the 2-guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Tyson. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Tyson's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Nuggets. Curry fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gordon a screen. Here's Tyson. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 11. Healed way outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tyson. Hits the three-point bomb. Tyson's got the lead up to 14 now for Denver.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Curry. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for two. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Denver leading by 12. Pass to Westbrook. Off target from outside. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Curry can't get it to go. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Watson surveying the D. From 18 feet away. The shot no good. Tyson.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 18 points for Stephen Curry. Launches it. Curry buries the corner three.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Pass to Tyson. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Payton. Warriors trail by 7. Curry with it. Now guarded by Jordan. It's Curry with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the
Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Watson. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And the Nuggets lead by 7. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Back to Curry. Back to Looney. It's tipped. There's the three. Warriors with the rebound. Right side Curry. Driving the lane. Headshot off.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim. They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams will make substitutions.
substitution on the court.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
So it's the Warriors now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. The kick outside to Butler. And the Warriors miss again.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Denver passing it around. Beyond the arc. A nice shot by Brown.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And a deep three from Jokic. Another three for Denver.
And you didn't used to see centers pull up like that. Jokic has made it a strength of his game.
Traps in the tray. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon, and there's the drive, and it's Gordon with the finish. So we see Denver get the win here. Some good moment. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
aggressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. Curry, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Kicks it to Quickly. The 3. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Ingram, following the score by Golden State. Clock at 6. Barnes with a screen on Curry. The 3 from Quickly. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Jimmy Butler taking it upon himself to get those 3 points back.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
For Toronto, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Curry. The 3, Barrett drops in the 3.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Green for 3. Pass to Butler. Now Curry. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Barrett to the paint. It's stolen by Barnes. Barrett against Butler. Quickly with the ball. Throws it up high. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Toronto leading by 4. Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
More of a positional defender. That time Green sends it back.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. So it's Toronto now. Quickly outside. Shoots over Curry. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Moody. Got a piece of it.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
A shot from the high post. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Shot is good by Curry. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Now here's Butler. They set the screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. Payton's checked in for Pajemski. And Hield is subbed in for Curry. Here's Abaji. Back to Boucher. To the left wing. Walter from outside. And again, Toronto, no good. Warriors trail by 5. And here's Kuminga for 3. Nails it from 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Toronto shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes a first. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Boucher. And Golden State also making a switch. Curry's checked in and quickly drops them both. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Now here's Barnes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 6. Barnes a screen. The three from quickly. On target from range. Kuminga with a screen on quickly. Curry from deep three-point land. And that does it for the first quarter. Toronto out in front, up by 7. Quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Hill to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3. Barnes with a screen on Hill. Pass to Mobo. 5 to shoot. The baseline J is on the way. The rebound by Payton. Warriors trail by 7. And here's Kuminga for 3. The rebound by Shed. From downtown, money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Here's Walter, guarded by Hield. They set the pick. The fader. The Warriors pull it in. On the wing, Payton. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. And he lobs it up. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Mobo. They get the rebound. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Mobo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Payton finds Hill. And here's Jackson-Davis. 4-3. Curry, no good. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Walter. No points yet. Here's Abaji. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Payton with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Healed from outside. Walter pulls it in. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Abaji. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's Kuminga. The rebound by Shed. For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Fires in the triple. Mobo's got 6 here in the quarter. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And he lobs it up top.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
.157 left in the second quarter. It's Barnes on the wing. From the arc. Jackson-Davis grabs the miss. Jackson-Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. They swipe it. Here comes Toronto on the push. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Hill. Now Curry. Out left to the wing. Down low. It's intercepted. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Mobo. He's watched by Kuminga. And again, Toronto, no good. For three, buries it from three. Kuminga's got 6.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Walter from outside gets the 3 to fall. And the Raptors lead by 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Barnes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. Outside Barrett. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
All sorts of time. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Hurdle. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 8. And here's Butler outside. It's not going to go for him. Kicks it out to Barrett. He got it up. Buried from outside. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it.
Ali, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot from Sleeve. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Curry, that's good.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Outside Ingram. The 3 is up. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Emmanuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Quickly, passes to Ingram. It's stolen by Curry. Stolen by Quickly. Hurdle with the bucket.
That's where he's going to do his damage. Jakob is a beast inside.
Warriors trail by 14. And here's Butler outside. He drops it from range. Butler's got 6 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Now here's Ingram, tightly guarded. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Barrett. Off target from 3-point range. Well, Richard with the relocations and the floor he covers. Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
And it's Quickly with a miss. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14. Barnes finds Ingram. from outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
The three from Barnes. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 11. Stolen by Quickly. And here's Ingram outside. They get it back. Tries again. Kicks it to Quickly. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Toronto leading by 14. Ingram with a deep three. Pajimski grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barrett. They set a pick. Wing shot on the way. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Warriors trail by 12. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And that one's good.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Now here's Ingram, defended by Pajimski. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Ingram's got 9 points here in the second half.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
And here's Green from the arc. Rebound Toronto. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Ingram. Pass to Barnes. Goes to the fadeaway. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Now Curry. Good if it goes. Oh, it's good!
At the buzzer, that is how you finish it.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
And so it's Toronto, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Heel to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot.
Walker. That's his first personal foul. Now into the lineup for your Raptors.
Warriors trail by 15. Heel from outside. He's off on that one. And for Toronto, they're shooting about 41%. The 3-ball. Looney grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Toronto leading by 15. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Shed. Puts up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Right side, Payton. He buries it from 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
It's stolen by Curry. And he's going for the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Lawson. Here's Mobo. Here's Shed. Knocks it down from distance. Shed's got his first 3 points of the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Here's Battle. Offline with a 3. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Here's Shed. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Lawson. Just 5 to shoot. Wide open look. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Raptors lead by 15. Fires from way outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A line change here for Toronto. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Raptors lead by 13. Pass to Barrett. Puts up a deep 3. Hauled in by Curry. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. And here's Butler outside over Barrett. The shot by Butler, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Pirtle, no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Trailing by 13. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Raptors.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And here's Butler outside. Again, the miss by Butler. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Pajemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Curry. Fires away from from long range.
What a shot.
You can't guard that. That is unguardable.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. Now here's Barnes. Lots of room. And the shot goes down. The Nuggets on offense. It's stolen by Barrett. Lets it go with the 3. Out to Ingram. Poke loose. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Barnes screen on Murray. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Drills the 3-pointer.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Now here's Gordon. Fires from deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Ingram wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. Denver's gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Murray, the pass to Watson. The 3 bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Quickly against Murray. Barnes kicks to Ingram. Screen by Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Connects from 3-point range. Ingram's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Raptors.
Well, I think it's big whenever Ingram connects from distance, especially, though, when answering back like he did there.
Toronto leading by 3. Pirtle, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Brown, that's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Barnes screen on Murray. Quickly with a wide open look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Denver with the ball. Raptors knocking down the tray.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The Nuggets trail by 3. And Murray now top of the key. And here's Gordon from outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Murray, good.
Murray plays with such a nice rhythm, especially on offense, and he's got a really good feel and understanding of when to shoot the pull-up.
Now, here's Quickly. Barnes passes to Quickly. Back to Barnes. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Barrett, no good. Denver shooting 33% here in the first quarter. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
He dialed that one up from long distance. 9 points in the game so far.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he can wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Toronto ahead. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Charge is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strawther in at the 2 spot. Fades. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Charge.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Barnes outside. Pass to Shed. Here's Abaji. And the Raptors miss again. The Nuggets shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Jokic kicks to Porter. It's good from long range. Porter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Porter Jr. hitting it from the corner. That'll jack his team up, too.
Abaji can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 3. Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Charge has the open look from outside off the mark. Toronto's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
Westbrook, no good. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Abaji, and a miss there on the triple. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Barnes. Here's Shed, still without a basket. Charity strike shot. Barnes can't get it to go, so it's Denver now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Saric, sinks the triple. Saric has got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets.
An effective score from all over the floor. Saric has a bunch of confidence in his jumper.
From the arc, and that one's good. Abaji's got 6 points in the quarter.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Porter, no luck. Toronto's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Launches it. Denver grabs the miss. And Saric kicks to Porter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got 6.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Pass to Abaji. Over Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Denver making a switch here. Denver's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Raji, good.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Pass to Quickly. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Porter, no luck. Raptors trail by 5. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Raji, no good. The train. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Barnes outside. Bertle sets the pick for Barnes. Sinks the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Bertle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Quickly against Murray. And Emmanuel Quickly hits from deep. Quickly's got 6. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. Another three for Denver.
Boy, Murray had his fingerprints all over that possession. It's huge when he makes these types of plays.
Ingram outside. Pass to Quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Quickly's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Raptors. Watson, the pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Another three for Denver.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
Kicks it out to Gordon. A three ball. Another three for Denver.
When Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
And here's Ingram from the arc, and he's good on the three ball. He's got 12. The Nuggets leading by 3. Jokic finds Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Barnes passes to Quickly. For the tie. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. He delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And he makes all 3. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Hurdle, the pass to Abaji. 4 on the clock. No good from outside. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Brown. And again, Denver no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Abaji. Back to Quickly. There's the pick. Lets it go with the 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Pass to Walter. Back to Quickly. And stolen by Murray. One-on-one fast break. Brown, the pass to Porter. That 3 off the mark. Raptors trail by 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Jokic a screen. On the wing, Porter. 3 seconds left. That one, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Denver, Michael Porter's out there with Saric. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Pickett in at the point. Here's the screen. Three-pointer, Lawson. Pass to Battle. Lawson with a screen on Saric. Battle misses.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
From past the arc. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Battle.
We come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The offensive rebound out to the right wing. Shanchar. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Battle. Down low. Here's Mobo. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Lawson. There's the triple. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
To take the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Lawson.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for Toronto. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 6. That's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Quickly the pass to Barnes. No good on the 3. The Nuggets have gone just 33% for the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And here's quickly for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he drives in. Here's Brown. Barrett covering. Brown the pass to Murray. Over to the wing. Here's Watson. Jokic kicks to Watson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And, you know, that vision from the 6'10" center, very impressive. Jokic is a wizard as a passer.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. 1:15 left in the game. It's Barrett on the wing. Pirtle inside. He's against Jokic. Ingram outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. And here's Jokic. Outside Gordon. Murray sets a screen for Jokic. Murray outside. Jokic with a screen on quickly. Deep 2 from Murray. Right wing. Outside Gordon. With the clock winding down, it's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Ingram outside. From outside the arc. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. This win, such a tremendous... Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.